Hello there. I thought it would be a good idea to try and do a quick instructional tutorial video on the Tinman system in case anybody else wanted to give it a go. It is pretty basic, but I can see why some people might not want to jump in. So the idea here is just to run through some basic commands just to give you a flavor for what it's all about. So we're in the server at the moment. It's all online. This is not local. So this is as true a demo as I can give you. So there are two versions of Tinman that we currently have in the mission. There's the basic version, and you get that by pressing keypad 2, or sorry, numpad 2. And then there's the advanced version, which is numpad 3. If at any point you want to quit and come out of it, then you press the /. So you could be halfway through a command, something happens, you can just drop out that way. When the mission is running, the basic system kicks in. So you can see that we are here. The objective is here in the middle as always. So if I press numpad 2, I'll get a menu at the bottom left. And basically 5 choices. You can send all the groups back to your own position. Sorry about that. You can send all the groups back to your position and have them follow you around. You can send them into the objective to attack it. You can get a sit rep, confirm strength of how many units you've got in the AO, and then you've got hold position. So 5 basic commands, and you choose those using the numpads. So I'm just going to choose 5, which is hold position. It says at the bottom left, indie groups are holding position. Now that will apply to all groups. These are blanket orders, so this is like everybody do this. So we'll send them in to attack. So that would be 2, and then all groups move to attack objective is 3. And there, kind of, they go. Yeah. It's Arma AI, so they will tend to do some kind of funky stuff when they kind of get given a task. So yeah, you kind of got to bear with them while they figure shit out. But you can see they're running in now, so we're heading sort of north-northwest. So yeah, I guess they're going to make their way to the objective. But I'm going to stop them in their tracks. So I'm going to press 2 and then 5 to hold position. And they are holding. I'm going to send them back to my position, which is 2, and then 1. All groups fall back onto my position. And they'll sort of come back and kind of roughly surround the player. So it's kind of like a good escort system. If you're having a briefing, maybe you just want to get everybody around you. It's always worth trying to bear in mind that might not give great results if there's like 30 or 40 of them, but it kind of works for a squad of 12 here. The last one is if you hit 2. This is the problem with training in a live environment. So I'm just going to do something a bit cheaty. Okay, so the last thing to do to show you is to get them to move on to my position and then stay with me as I move around. So you press 2, and then all groups fall back and remain in my position. So that is 2 again. Now, as I move around, they will eventually catch up with me. It's quite laggy on purpose. It's kind of to protect frames, really. They'll check every so often and then move to me, but they're not constantly checking, so I'm trying to like ease up the stress on the server and on everybody's frames. So this way they'll kind of follow you around, but you'll probably be leading the way, so it's not really like a shielding, more as a sort of faithful dog following you around. And that's basically Tinman, as in the basic version of Tinman. There's 5 controls. Fall back on my position, fall back and stay with me, attack the objective, stop in your tracks, and sit rep, which I'll show you now. So that's 2, and then 4. And it just simply tells you, bottom left, how many units. Oh crap. Shit. Yeah, so it'll show you how many units you've got in the AO, and we still have 12, which is good. I'm sure that won't be the case for much longer. So that is Tinman Basic. If you can imagine, maybe there's like 3 of these squads around. As the platoon leader, and this only applies to the PL, you can issue kind of blanket orders for everybody to do that thing. Ah, Christos. My computer crashed, so my game crashed, so I'm redoing the Tinman Advanced section, and I'm doing that back at base. So we have here 3 squads, or groups rather, of happy looking PMCs, and I'm just going to demonstrate how the Tinman Advanced stuff works. So first thing to do is, I guess the first big difference here is that the advanced system basically applies on a group by group basis, whereas the Tinman Basic system just applies to everybody. So it's like almost like an arcade version. It's just everyone do this, everyone do that. This is much more specific, so you can really kind of dial your groups to where you need them to be. So if you look on the map, and assuming the mission is running, you can see the markers show up with the group names. So we've got Alpha 1-1 here, Alpha 1-2 is this group of 2, and Alpha 1-3 is here. So that's Alpha 1-2, Alpha 1-3, Alpha 1-1. So you access Tinman Advanced pressing 3, and when you do that you'll have 4 options at the moment. There will be more, but you can give them a grid order, which is basically giving them a 10-digit grid, which is probably a bit too much, and I need to make that easier, but at the moment it's down to the meter. A 10 grid is to the meter, so you can move these guys to specific places, assuming that you know what the grid is. And we're going to skip that one because you need to know how to read and get grids, which isn't hard in itself, but it probably needs its own quick explanation. So we're just going to skip that and actually just focus on the other 3. So that is basic move, that is merge, and formation, as you can see down there. So I pressed numpad 3 to get the list of choices. So we'll do a merge order first, which is nice and easy. So press 4 for a merge order. Then the group we want to merge into a bigger group, that's what we choose now. So we can see Alpha 1-2 has 2 units, so we just press 1 and 2. Then we confirm the group we want to merge into, so we can pick 1-3. So we just press 1 and 3, and then press 1 to confirm, and I'll show you in Zeus what it looks like. And you can see there now that group 1-2 no longer exists, and these guys are moving into 1-3. So now we have 1-1 and 1-3, and this is slightly bigger by 2. The next thing to show you is the formations. So you press 3 again. You choose the formation order, which is 3. You choose the group you want to place the order to. So we can choose Alpha 1-1 this time. So you just press 1 and 1. Then you choose your formation of choice. So we'll use diamond, which is 8, and 1 to confirm. So let's get the other group into a line. So they are 1-3, I think. You can see Alpha 1-2, the marker is still here, that'll disappear automatically in a moment. So you press 3, issue your formation order, which is 3, choose your group, so we're going to choose Alpha 1-3, so you just press 1 and 3. We'll put them into a line, which is 1, and 1 to confirm. And again, when you can do all of this using voice, it's pretty fun, actually. Very niche fun, I'll grant you, but yeah, it's pretty good to be able to do that. And when you've got other things going on and you can reliably just make this stuff happen using voice, then yeah, that's not a bad thing, really. So we're just going to do the move order and then we are done. So move orders work, basically you choose a group and then you tell them move in X direction, which is basically the 8 cardinal directions, north, northeast, east, southeast and so on. And then you give them a distance to move, which is up to 1 kilometer. Anything more than that and you need to start using grids, so we'll cover that separately. So we'll just do a couple of basic moves. So what have we got here? So we just get them moving north for now. So we'll start with 1-3 and we'll see if we can get them to bound, roughly bound. In fact, I'm just going to get these guys into a line as well. So 3, formation order, which is 3, Alpha 1-1, move to line, which is 1, confirm. Now while they're thinking about that, we're going to say Tinman advance, which is 3, issue a basic move order, which is 2, Alpha 1-3, which is these guys next to me, 1 and 3, move north, which is 1, let's say 100 meters, which is 1, and 1 to confirm. Now I'm going to line up the second order for the 1-1 group in front of me, so that is 3 to open, basic move order, which is 2, Alpha 1-1, so you just press 1 and 1, move north, which is 1, move 100 meters, which is 1, and when I confirm, I won't do that yet, but we'll see if we can get a nice sort of two lines running with a bit of a gap between them. That'd be pretty cool. So I'm just going to press 1 now. So at some point I'm going to go through the voice attack part of this, because obviously, like I said before, this is all really for voice command, and I will be working on this to make it a bit easier, but yeah, I think this looks pretty dope. You know, we always have to bear in mind that as soon as shit kicks off, these guys will do random stuff. And we can't really do much about that. I mean, we can try and do things to switch off their thinking, but yeah, it's usable, and it's not too bad when you get the hang of it. So you kind of, with the advanced stuff, you need to know what the group is that you're dealing with, and then generally speaking, you're not merging them. You're probably not even messing with formations. It's there if you want to, but really, it's just about the basic move order.